The lights are green, but there's no one to go. I'm pressing the gas anyway. Through the intersection, Wellington and whatever this is. I've driven this street 1,000 times and I still don't know its name. The steering wheel is cold. The heater's on, but it takes a while. Always takes a while. My hands at 10 and 2 like they taught me, in a life that feels like someone else's. Maybe it was someone else's. 4 a.m. The city breathes different at 4 a.m. Slower, like it's finally exhaled after holding it in all day. The buildings look taller somehow, more honest without all the people pretending they matter. There's a coffee cup in the holder from Tuesday, Wednesday. Time gets strange when you don't sleep right. The days stack up like cards, and I keep shuffling through them trying to find one that feels real. I should probably sleep. Everyone keeps saying I should probably sleep. But here's the thing about 4 a.m. driving. The roads know you. They recognize the rhythm of your tires. That Nissan that just passed, going the opposite way, heading east while I head west. We're the only two people in on the secret that the city belongs to us right now. That we're the ones keeping it company while it dreams. The traffic light at Morrison turns red. I stop. No one's coming. The light turns green. I go. My neck aches on the left side. Always the left. Sarah used to say I sleep wrong, but that was back when I slept. Now I just exist wrong, maybe. Is that a thing? Existing wrong? The pharmacy's still there. Green cross. Been there since before they painted it green, probably. Since before they knew what color to paint things that are supposed to help you. I'm not tired. That's the funny part. 4 a.m. Been up since yesterday morning. Not tired. Just here. Present. This weird kind of awake where everything's sharp but nothing quite connects. Like watching TV with the sound off and trying to remember what the actors are supposed to be saying. Need to get gas tomorrow. Check the leak under the bathroom sink. Call about the insurance thing. But first, drive. Just drive. The moon's still out. Half of one. Looks cold up there. Everything looks cold at this hour. Even the light from the 24-hour laundromat. You'd think warm, yellow, cozy. But no. Cold. Fluorescent. Like an aquarium for the souls of clean t-shirts. Jesus. Listen to yourself. But that's the thing. At 4 a.m., there's no one to listen except yourself. In the road. In the city with its sleeping face. A fox. Did you see that? A fox just crossed in front of the car, red tail disappearing between two buildings. Wild thing in the middle of all this concrete. Probably thinks the same thing about me. Wild thing driving in circles. In circles. Yeah. The engine hums. B flat, I think. Or close to it. Everything's music if you're tired enough. The turn signal, rhythm section, tires on asphalt, strings, the rattle from somewhere in the dashboard that I've been meaning to fix for 3 years. That's percussion. That's jazz. 4 a.m. jazz. No audience. Just the city. Just the road. Just.
The city sleeps, but I keep moving. The city sleeps, but I keep moving. Round and round these empty streets.
And I'm back. Where did I go? Nowhere. Everywhere. That's the trick of it. 3 minutes of music and I'm 6 blocks further west, and I don't remember deciding to go west. The car just knows. My hands just know. Muscle memory for insomnia. There's this thing that happens around 4 a.m. where you start to forget what you were worried about at midnight. All those thoughts that kept you staring at the ceiling, they don't disappear exactly. They just soften, like someone turned down their resolution. Still there, but blurrier. The office. The thing I said to Marcus. The email I didn't send. The money. Always the money. The way Sarah looked at me last month when I said I was fine. I'm fine. The heater's working now. That's something. Warm air on my hands. My left hand's got a scar from when I was 12. Fell off Jimmy Patterson's bike trying to jump a ramp we made from plywood and cinder blocks. 33 years later, and I can still feel exactly where the gravel entered. The skin remembers everything. That Taco Bell is closed. Obviously it's closed. But there's still a light on in the back. Someone's always got to be there, counting things, Money, probably. Or inventory. Taking stock. That's what we're all doing, isn't it? Taking stock at 4 a.m. in our different ways. Mine just involves moving at 40 miles per hour. The road curves here. I like this curve. It's gentle. Doesn't ask too much of you. Not like that turn on Riverside that always feels like it's testing you. This one's kind. This one says, "Here, let me help you change direction." Dad used to say the best thinking happens in cars. He was a long-haul driver for 20 years. Said the road was the only place his head got quiet. I didn't understand that then. I was 16 and thought quiet was the problem, not the solution. Now I'm 45 and I'm driving in circles at 4 a.m. looking for the same thing he found on highways between nowhere and somewhere else. Guess I understand now, Dad. Wish I could tell you that. There's a billboard up ahead. Same one that's been there for months. Your dream home awaits. Picture of a house that doesn't exist. Not really. Just a composite image. Perfect windows, perfect lawn, perfect family standing in front of it with perfect smiles. I drive past it twice a night. Every night. And every night I think, whose dream? Who decided that's what we're all supposed to want? But then, what do I want? That's the question, isn't it? That's the 4 a.m. question. The one that sits in the passenger seat and doesn't say anything, but you know it's there. You can feel it looking at you. What do I want? To sleep, maybe. That's the obvious answer. The easy one. But if I wanted to sleep, really wanted to, I'd be home in bed. Not out here with the foxes and the traffic lights and the flickering neon sign for Al's Auto Repair, where Al died 7 years ago, but the sign doesn't know it yet. Green light, red light, yellow light. That's the in-between one. The one that asks questions. The one that says, "Well, what are you going to do about it?" Usually I just coast through. Usually I don't decide. There's a bench at the bus stop on Marley Street. Someone's sleeping on it. Can't tell if it's a man or a woman. Just a shape under blankets. Another person who can't be where they're supposed to be. We're all out of place at this hour. All in the wrong context. But maybe that's the right context. Maybe 4 a.m. is for the out-of-place people. Maybe that's where we belong. The sky's still black. No hint of blue yet. Won't be for another hour and a half. Still time. Still dark. Still driving. Still here.
What do I want? between the red and green. Yellow light, never knowing what it means. I'm driving through the in-between, where nothing's quite what it seems. I'm floating through the in-between, 4 a.m. and fever dreams. That's where I belong. Maybe that's where I belong.
Did I dream that? The music, I mean. Was that real or did I? Doesn't matter. That's what's beautiful about it. At 4 a.m., the line between thinking something and hearing something, it blurs. Like trying to remember if you actually said something or just thought it so loudly you convinced yourself you did. I'm at the waterfront now. Don't remember deciding to come here. But here I am. The lake's out there, somewhere in the dark. Can't see it, but I can feel it. That big, empty presence. That void that's not really empty, just waiting. Full of things moving under the surface that no one's watching. There was this night, must have been 15 years ago. Sarah and I drove out to her parents' cabin. Middle of winter. Got there around midnight, and the lake was frozen, but you could hear it. Under the ice. Moving. Breathing. She said it sounded like whales singing. I said it sounded like the planet thinking. She laughed at that. The good kind of laugh. The kind that meant I'd said something true, even if it sounded stupid. Wonder if she still laughs like that. Wonder if anyone's making her laugh like that. There's a streetlight out here that's strobing. Dying. On, off. On, off. Like it's trying to decide if it's worth staying lit. I know that feeling. Light. I know it. But it stays on. Mostly on. fighting through whatever electrical ghost is haunting it. That's something. My eyes are dry. Should probably blink more. But blinking feels like giving in to something. To time, maybe. To the fact that this moment's going to end and become the next moment whether I'm ready or not. There's a bench here. Different from the one on Marley Street. This one's empty. Wood slats, metal frame. During the day, people sit here and eat lunch and watch the water and pretend they're content with their choices. At 4 a.m., it's just a bench. No performance required. I could stop the car, could get out, could sit on that bench and just be still. But I don't. Because stillness is where the thoughts catch up to you. Movement keeps them at bay. Just barely. Just enough. The engine hum. The road beneath. The gentle rocking of the suspension over imperfect pavement. It's a lullaby for people who can't sleep. A meditation for people who forgot how to be quiet. There's something about horizons at night. They don't exist, really. Just a suggestion of where the ground stops and the sky starts. Everything bleeds together. Maybe that's what death is like. Just everything bleeding together until you can't tell what's you and what's the world. Sorry. That got dark. Darker than it already is at 4 a.m., I mean. When I was 8, I had this recurring dream. I was driving a car, which was weird because I was 8 and didn't know how to drive. But I was driving through a city at night, and all the buildings were sleeping. Like, literally sleeping. They had faces and they were snoring, and I had to be quiet so I wouldn't wake them up. I think I'm living in that dream now. I think I've been living in it for years and just didn't realize. The buildings here, they do look like they're sleeping. Windows dark, doors closed. Even the ones that are 24 hours feel like they're holding their breath, waiting for morning to exhale. But morning's not here yet. Still time. Still dark. Still. There's a plane. Can you hear it? No, wait. Can I hear it? Way up there. Red light blinking. Green light blinking. Someone in that plane, also awake at 4 a.m. Also suspended between one place and another. Also in transit. We should start a club. The 4 a.m. Transit Club. No meetings. Just acknowledgement. Just the understanding that some of us are built for the in-between. I'm heading back east now. Toward what? Not home. Not yet. Maybe the loop again. The circuit. That series of turns that I know so well I could drive them blind. Maybe I am driving them blind. Maybe we're all driving blind and just pretending we can see. Maybe that's the secret they don't tell you. Maybe 4 a.m. is when you admit it. When you stop pretending. When you just drive.
When I was 8 years old, I dreamed this dream. When I was 8 years old, I dreamed this dream. The buildings sleep, the buildings breathe. I drive so quiet, so I won't wake them. Am I dreaming now? Am I dreaming now? Can't tell what's real anymore. Can't tell what's real anymore. Childhood dream, present scene, bleeding together. Everything bleeds together. Maybe I've been sleeping. Maybe I've been sleeping. Driving through this stream for years, for years, for years. Lying with driving blind. Lying with driving blind. Just pretending we can see. Just pretending we can see.
There's a change. Can't see it yet. Can't prove it. But I can feel it. In the air. In the way the darkness sits different. Like it knows. Like it's getting ready to leave. I'm back on Wellington. Full circle. That pharmacy again with its green cross. Hello again, green cross. Still here. Still glowing. Still promising help to people who can't sleep. My father-in-law. Ex-father-in-law. What do you call them after the divorce? He used to say, the darkest hour is just before dawn. Motivational poster bullshit. But out here, driving, watching the black sky, maybe he was right. Maybe it does get darker before it gets lighter. Or maybe we just notice the dark more when we know the light's coming. My hands are warm now. Finally. Heater's been going for hours. Or what feels like hours. Could be minutes. Could be days. Time stopped cooperating with me. There's a gas station up ahead. The one that's actually 24 hours. Not pretend 24 hours. Actually open. I could stop, get coffee, see another human being, exchange words about the weather or the price of gas or nothing at all. But I drive past. Because coffee means staying awake, means acknowledging that this night will end. And I'm not ready for it to end. Not yet. Is that crazy? Wanting to stay in the insomnia? In the loop? In this suspended state where nothing's required of you, except to keep your hands on the wheel and your foot on the gas. Probably crazy. But sanity is overrated at 4 a.m. Sanity is for people who sleep. The traffic light at Morrison. Again. Still red. Still waiting. I stop. And in the silence, engine idling, heater humming, streetlight buzzing, I can hear my own breathing. In, out, in, out. I'm alive. That's something. That's enough, maybe. The light turns green. I go. There's this Zen thing I read once about how enlightenment isn't somewhere else. It's not up the mountain or across the ocean or in some perfect moment of clarity. It's just here. In the ordinary, in the mundane, in the stupid traffic light that doesn't care whether you're enlightened or not. I'm not enlightened. I'm tired, but I'm here. And maybe that's the same thing. Maybe being here, really here, at 4 a.m., on this road, in this moment. Maybe that's all enlightenment ever was. Just showing up for the hours no one else wants. The sky. Look at the sky. Eastern edge. Is that number? Not yet, but soon. Soon the black will turn to navy. Navy to purple. Purple to that weird gray blue that means morning's coming whether you're ready or not. The city will wake up. The buildings will open their eyes. All those people will start streaming in with their coffee cups and their purposes, and their belief that today will be different from yesterday. And I'll go home. I'll park the car. I'll walk inside. I'll lie down and pretend to sleep. But tomorrow night, tonight, whatever night comes next, I'll be back out here, driving, circling, finding myself in the places I lose myself. The engine hums its B-flat song. The tires whisper their asphalt prayer. The city breathes its sleeping breath. And I'm just here at 4 a.m. where I belong. There it is. The eastern sky. Not blue yet, but not black anymore either. That in-between color. That promise. The pharmacy's green cross. The traffic light's red eye. The moon's half face. All of them fading. All of them saying goodbye. Time to let go. Time to stop driving. Time to...
There's a change coming. I can feel it in the air. The darkness knows it's time to go. Eastern sky, not black, not blue. Just that in between.